Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Straw in the Wind by the Steel Woods. As always, the song comes to you as a request from one of my viewers. So if you want to be that person to request something, just put it in the comments and I'll be sure to add it to my list. Now, to my knowledge, I've never heard anything from the Steel Woods. So going in blind and just hoping for a good song. It's about as much as I can say. So yeah, let's give it a shot. Again, this is Straw in the Wind by the Steel Woods. I am watching the official music video, but I'm watching it on a different screen, just avoid getting blocked and stuff like that. So, all right, let's give it a shot. Here we go. Steel Woods, Straw in the Wind. Let's listen.
He rode in from the west with an eye for $1 to make. He pitched us a sale about healing and oil from a snake. The barkeep, he warned him, but the man did not comprehend how strangers round here disappear like straw in the wind. Too young but in love when she met him in some northern town. He treated her good till the sun and the whiskey went down. Did the bruise on her face test the patience of all of her kin? Or do strangers round here disappear like straw in the wind? Old Jim runs his mouth when he drinks since his wife passed away. But he's good to the kids and the crops that he sells are fair trade. But a traveling man had enough and took a pipe to his chin. That traveling man disappeared like straw in the wind. Here's what it would say. If you come here with good in your heart, you'll be on your way. Oh, but I'm not the one here who judged another man's sin, or made strangers round here disappear like straw in the wind.
Yeah, yeah, I like that a whole lot. That's the kind of country music I want to listen to, and it's typically the kind of country music that you guys will suggest on the channel. So thank you for that. I loved sort of the darkness of it, the heaviness, relatively for country music that we got in a few of these parts. I mean, man, just a really really cool song lyrically. It was interesting, kind of told a story. And yeah, just a fun listen. Yeah, I had a great time with this one. For many years, for many years, really until I started the channel, I'd kind of just written off country music, didn't really appreciate it too much. I liked some of the classics from like George Strait and Alan Jackson and Brooks and Dunn and stuff like that. The classics usually sat well with me. But I had just largely written off country music as kind of being one note and kind of all the same. A lot of that pop country that you hear on the radio. But through the channel especially, you guys have really given me some country artists to look forward to, like Jason Isbell and Sturgill Simpson and Tyler Childers, and just so many sort of country musicians that really sit right with me. I mean, a lot of the country we listen to here strays away from that pandering and stuff like that, and it's definitely, to me, a little bit more authentic and devoted to storytelling. So, yeah, great song here. Excited to break it down. Let's do so by, of course, starting with the lyrics, just like we always do. So, let's see, verse 1. He rode in from the west with an eye for $1 to make. He pitched us a sale about healing and oil from a snake. The barkeep, he warned him, but the man did not comprehend how strangers round here disappear like straw in the wind. So snake oil salesman comes to town, disappears. By the way, the music video was really cool. It was very much in that old Western style. I don't know if they just pulled scenes from old Western movies or if that was just shot to look like an old Western movie, but it was just cool. It added to definitely the feel of the song. Too young but in love when she met him in some northern town. He treated her good till the sun and the whiskey went down. So definitely an abusive boyfriend here. Did the bruise on her face test the patience of all her kin? Do strangers round here disappear like straw in the wind? So it's sort of like a debate where strangers don't last very long in this town, and is it because they're strangers or is it because they're shitty people like snake oil salesmen and abusive boyfriends? Old Jim runs his mouth when he drinks since his wife passed away, but he's good to the kids and the crops that he sells are fair trade. But a traveling man heard enough and took a pipe to his chin. I'm assuming that's like a gun. That traveling man disappeared like straw in the wind. So this traveling man just showed up one day and took offense to one of the residents, and that guy was gone again. Is it because he was a stranger, or was it because he's kind of a shitty person? If the mouth of this river could talk, here's what it would say. If you come here with good in your heart, you'll be on your way. But I'm not the one here who judged another man's sin or made strangers round here disappear like straw in the wind. Strangers round here disappear like straw in the wind. So I'm assuming all those bodies ended up in the river, right? Because that's why it says, if the mouth of this river could talk, here's what it would say. And literally straight up, it just says, if you're a good person, you ain't got nothing to worry about here. But, I'm just a river. I'm just where you dispose your bodies. I'm not the person who made the judgment calls. So yeah, I think it was a pretty interesting story. I don't know if it's, there's not, to me, any sort of meaning behind it other than maybe just be a good person. And you'll be all right. But, I think it tells kind of a cool story, especially with the music video that I watched just now. I thought it was really cool. So lyrically, nice and dark, really cool. 2 big thumbs up. As far as the instrumentation goes, loved the opening guitar sounds. It was very okay, this is like old Western, very heavy stuff. Then the drums start to kick in, and it really kicks up into more of a country rock song, which I really liked about it. You got a really good guitar solo there in the middle of the song, and they really knew when to kind of pick it up and give you a little bit more intensity in the instrumentation. I liked the vocal delivery as well. Just overall, to me, this leans a little bit more towards a southern rock song versus pure country. Just from what I know about country, what little knowledge I have, I guess, but. Yeah, they rocked this one out. I liked, like I said, the relative heaviness for a country song. that they were able to provide here. So a lot of fun listening to this one, instrumentally and vocally. I got to give it 2 thumbs up. It was very enjoyable. As far as replay value goes, this one is going on the playlist for sure. Like I said, I had a great time listening to it. Like kind of the darkness in the story being told. I like the heavier instrumentation for this country type song. The guitar was great, drums, and then the vocal style I think was really good too. I'm assuming there was also some really good bass in there at the very end. There was this. It almost reminded me of like what you hear on a Tool song with the bass. But yeah, it was really, really good. So 2 thumbs up across the board. I think this was a really, really good song, and I'm actually looking forward to hopefully hearing more from the Steel Woods. If you guys have more requests you want to give me for them, just of course leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to add it to the list. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. Looks like this song just came out in 2017. So yeah, I mean, sure. Hopefully they're still around. Go support them. Listen to their music. And of course, if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube. Like and subscribe and comment. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.